Cruise news. We have tensions rising on boarding day. We have new pricing by a cruise line, one arrest, and a cruise coming to an end. Today's cruise news is absolutely packed, and I'm going to get you all of the updates fast coming up. Welcome to the Travel Scouts. My name is Jason. We are your cruise information channel. There is a lot of news today, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Number one, a Carnival cruise ship had to halt after contacting some drifting ice while sailing in Alaska. This occurred yesterday on the Carnival Spirit cruise ship. The ship was sailing in the 𝗖𝗵𝗲𝗃𝗶𝗵𝘁 at the time. The contact with the ice did make a notable noise. Carnival Cruise Line confirmed that this occurred, and the ship stopped as a precaution to check for damage. Everything was good to go, so the Carnival Spirit continued with its 7-day voyage. Number two, Princess Cruises has officially rolled out their advanced Wi-Fi technology across their entire fleet. It is supposed to be an advanced, even faster version of Starlink Internet, and Princess is calling the service Medallion Net Max. And that Wi-Fi service is now included for guests who purchase either the Princess Plus or the Princess Premier package. Those packages cost $60 and $90 respectively. And they include Wi-Fi, gratuities, drinks, and quite a few extra perks. The Premier package even includes unlimited specialty dining. Moving on to number three, a U.S. cruise passenger was arrested for drugs while docked in Bermuda. The cruiser was sailing on board the Carnival Venezia cruise ship. The 42-year-old man was going through a compliance check with customs, and they asked him to empty his pockets. When he did, they found a bag of marijuana as well as a pill, which he grabbed and quickly ingested. Authorities later checked his cabin where more drugs were located. In all, they discovered marijuana, ecstasy, and PCP. The street value of the drugs was said to be around $4,450. The individual was placed in jail in Bermuda, and he was given a fine of $4,500. They did this to mirror the street value of the drugs that were found in his possession. Next, number four, Oceania Cruises has completely revamped what is included in the price of their cruises. This new structure will start on October 1st, and it will be for new reservations on sailings that depart on or after January 1st of next year. And with the new structure, the price of your cruise will include gratuities, specialty dining, specialty coffee, tea, juices, and soda. It will also include Wi-Fi and laundry services. However, the price will no longer include any shore excursion credits or alcoholic drink packages. Then number five, mattresses on cruise ship balconies. Royal Caribbean's Utopia of the Seas was docked at 𝗂𝗂𝗃 yesterday, and this photo was taken of a mattress that was placed on the balcony while they were at port. And this seems to be happening more and more on cruise ships. A few months back, this photo was taken of a couple doing the same thing on the Allure of the Seas. They were docked at 𝗂𝗂𝗃 at that time also. But looking across social media, there are multiple examples of this being done with mattresses. And technically, some argue that Royal Caribbean, for example, does not have a specific rule saying that this is not allowed. But others are very clear that this should not be done. So look, I want to go ahead and do the question of the day, and the question is simply this. Do you think that cruise passengers should be permitted to take their mattress from the stateroom out onto the balcony? Chime in down below with A for yes if you think that should be okay, or B for no if you think it should not be permitted. Chime in down below with what you think on that, and I will look forward to reading any thoughts that you have on that as well. Now, in regards to the question in the last video, I asked if you have ever been on a cruise ship's inaugural sailing. 7% of you said that you have. And there were a lot of great comments regarding whether or not that would be something that you would be interested in, so thanks for all of the input. Number 6, the VAV Odyssey cruise ship is undergoing sea trials. The VAV Odyssey is the vessel being used for the 3.5-year around the world cruise. The cruise was supposed to launch back in May, but it has been held up due to maintenance issues. And the passengers are ready to go. They are standing by in Belfast, Northern Ireland. That is where the ship has been receiving the repairs. So for the next steps, if the ship passes the sea trials, the world cruise should be able to launch in the very near future. And then number 7, the nation of Germany and the German state of Lower Saxony have agreed to rescue the Meyer Werft shipyard. The shipyard was about to go under. And this is big news for cruising because they are the planned builder for most of the new ships that are in the pipeline for both Disney and Carnival Cruise Line. However, with the bailout, the nation of Germany will now own a 40% stake in the company, and the state of Lower Saxony will own another 40%. So the construction of new ships will continue. However, the government has effectively completed a full takeover of the shipbuilder. Moving on to number 8, tensions rise on boarding day and drama erupts as approximately 20 passengers end up missing embarkation on the current sailing of Holland America's 𝗂𝗏𝗏 cruise ship. The approximate 20 passengers were taking the Via Rail train from Montreal to Quebec City. The cruise was departing that afternoon from Quebec City. It was supposed to be a 3-hour train ride. However, there were maintenance issues and they ended up being stuck on the train for 10 hours.
Along with it getting warm, people getting claustrophobic, tension started to rise, definitely. They took a list down of all the passengers. And I thought, oh, okay, great. Maybe they were going to grab a bus us to the port, and we'll be okay. And that never sufficed, obviously, because I'm here.
Yeah, it did not work out, so they ended up missing the departure.
It was quite sad that you had that like, oh, they left us feeling.
Without travel insurance, several of the passengers are at a full loss for the cost of the cruise. And tensions did rise. Here is a short clip where a Via Rail train system worker snatched a phone out of one of the passengers' hands. Check it out.
This is rude! How rude! This is very rude! How can you do that? We want to get out of this train right now. You guys need a solution, okay?
Travel insurance, travel insurance, travel insurance. If you're not familiar with where to start, I'll put a link for a free quote down in the video description. Next, number 9, Carnival Cruise Line has provided an updated list of the themed parties that will be taking place on each of their cruise ships. This includes everything from their 80s parties to their White Night party and a lot more. It differs from ship to ship, so if you have a planned Carnival cruise and you're interested to know what will be going on, I'll put that information down in the video description. Next, number 10, the most publicized cruise for this year is coming to an end. I am, of course, talking about Royal Caribbean's ultimate world cruise on board the Serenade of the Seas cruise ship.
Look at this. 7 days left. This is on my haul for, the world cruise. And as you can see, look at all the luggage out here. We make it back to the United States tomorrow. And some people have opted to use Luggage Board, which is a service that we can ship your luggage to your home. This is just bizarre. We have watched 16 times on this world cruise people put their luggage out here as they've come and gone, but now this is us. This is world cruisers. Sad day.
This sailing started last December, 274 nights, 65 countries, and 150 destinations. It is scheduled to come to an end on Tuesday. It is over. The vessel will arrive back to debark passengers in Miami where it started. I am sure there will be a bit of fanfare. What's next for the Serenade of the Seas? Well, it will reposition to Tampa, Florida, where it will begin doing 5- and 9-day itineraries to the Eastern and Western Caribbean. Okay, subscribe and turn the notification bell on to stay up to date with the latest cruise news and information. The next video, it'll be coming out soon, but until then, keep on cruising and we'll catch you in the next video.